Welcome. My name's Susan Young. I'm a mindful coach, and today we're exploring fearlessness, part 2, being with fear and creating an anchor, a space internally. So I invite you first, as always, to move into a comfortable position. If you can sit, please sit, both feet on the ground, palms resting on your thighs or in your lap, palms up or down, however you feel the most grounded. Feel your bum squarely on the chair or your meditation cushion or bench, and then invite your whole spine to be long and the shoulders roll up and back. So you have a sense of your body being dignified, being solid. Feel your whole body from the tips of your toes all the way up through your feet and your legs. Solid. And then consciously relax your legs from your hips down to your toes like a wave of deep relaxation. And then on your next inhale, shift your awareness to your buttocks and your pelvis and your hips, your genitals. Have a sense of that entire area being grounded. If there's any trauma or distress that comes up, just noting it as best you can. As always, if something distresses you or disturbs you, you can open your eyes, have a drink of water, move around, and come back and join in again when you're ready. And on the next inhale, move your whole awareness up to your lower back, feeling your feet still grounded as you breathe up through the lower back, the mid back, and the upper back. Feel a length of the spine as you're grounded and rooted, a calmness. As you breathe in, feel your belly soften and all the organs internally relax. What calms your whole body? What calms your being? And on the next in-breath, as you move your awareness up to the ribs, really feel into the ribs, the intercostal muscles, all between the ribs. There's that thin layer of muscles. And then held in the center of the ribs is the heart and the lungs. Feel your breath. Deepen your breath. Shift your awareness to your heart. See if you can feel it beating. If you haven't already, come into a conscious stillness of the body. And on the next inhale, move your awareness up to the shoulders, collarbones, the shoulder blades, and down through the upper arms and the elbows and the forearms, right through the wrist to the hands and fingers, feeling both arms completely relaxed, heavy, calm, soft. Giving your whole body and the central nervous system and your brain the message: calmness, soothing, safety. And on your next inhale, moving your awareness up through the neck and the throat, right up to the jaws and the mouth, the tongue heavy, the jaws relaxed. Move your awareness up through the lips to the cheekbones, pausing at the nostrils for several deep, full breaths. Continually radiating soothing safety to your whole body, to your whole being, to your brain. And as we move up with our awareness to the eyes, let the eyes settle, feel behind the eyeballs, the chamber, and allow the eyeballs to settle back. And let the lids be soft, all around the eyes, letting go of any stress. And across the forehead and the temples, across the scalp to the ears. Now imagine that brain within your skull held. And just as if you were infusing sweet soothing into this brain, neural synapses, the networks, the firing, all coming into calmness. Feel the whole body from the tips of the toes all the way up through the body to the top of the head. Feel the bones inside, the flesh being held. Feel right down into the cellular experience of this body. As you sit here, breathing in, breathing out. Become more conscious and aware of your heart center, in the center of your chest, and imagine in your mind's eye a sense of a room, a place of deep and profound safety for you. And expand this room, creating the color of the room, creating the windows, or maybe no windows, maybe more like a cave. You carve out and create this room of deep and profound safety. And as best you can, have a sense of landing in this room, in this place, where you feel soothed and calmed and connected. And from the safety of this place, imagine something that is a pattern that triggers fear in you. Perhaps the thing you shared, perhaps something else, not the 10, not the highest thing, something medium maybe that you feel ready to bring forward in your mind's eye. Maybe there's a story around it. This happens and then that happens. And maybe it's financial, maybe it's a relationship with someone. And if there isn't something big for you, just continue to sit with your own self. in your own space of quiet, soothing. And if you do have an awareness of a trigger of fear that stirs up in your mind's eye, I invite you to stay in the center of your safe room, your quiet place, the center of your being. And maybe you notice obsessions or places where you're not quite so present, a little bit too much TV or that extra drink, or an agitation, an irritability, an anger, a distress. And from inside the safety of the center of your being, you can see those behaviors, those thoughts, those feelings, and come back to the center of your being. I am here. And maybe if there's something there that you can feel as a kind of trigger or irritant, or you can kind of look at that right in the thing of what it is. Something that you know is off with how you are. That means you have fear. And you can let it know that you can stay safe and centered and calm and clear, even if you feel fear, distress, irritability, anger, resentment, those other feelings that are often connected with fear. What would be the most comfort and soothing if there's a message you want to give yourself? Perhaps it's something as simple as a hand on your heart or your belly, or maybe there's words you want to say to yourself. I'm here. I'm with you. I love you. Or something that's unique to you that you need to hear, or a sound or a presence. Feel your feet on the ground, your body stable and calm, your hands, your breathing, and awareness of other layers happening with thoughts and feelings and body sensations. Anchored and steady in this internal imaginary room or cave or space. I am here. I am with you. The whole body completely relaxed, safe, soothed. And then allow all fear, as best you can, to fall away. Any thoughts or emotions or physical sensations, letting them all fall away and returning back to the center of your being. Being present here and now with a field of conscious presence. Over and over again, returning the mind, if it wanders, back to this space. I am here. I am awake to this moment, just as it is. Notice if you need anything else in this moment to invite this state of calm presence to be with you as you move out into the rest of your day. Is there anything else I need or want right now to support me moving forward, to nourish and support this state of presence? Just see what emerges, if anything. And if your hands on your heart or your belly, release your hands now, but feel the presence you brought. Feel the warmth. Have a sense of trust of yourself. And then staying still in this position, just open your eyes and take in the light around you. Still staying connected internally. And then commit yourself to moving forward in your day with this anchor, this presence. Thank you. May your practice, may all of our practices bring freedom to those we connect to ourselves, those we connect to, and all of those alive here and now.